Hello,
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine.
My name's Beck.
Yeah, my name is Prem Sagar. I'm from India.
Oh, what part of India are you from?
I'm living in southern part of India. My state is Karnataka.
Ah, okay. Is that I've been to Goa.
Oh yeah, yeah. Okay, that stays near to me. It's a one night journey from here.
Uh-huh. Ah,
Yeah,
I'm just gonna get my headphones. Um. Oh, this one. That's better.
yeah.
Yeah,
Can
yeah,
you hear me
that's
now?
better. Yes, yeah,
Yeah.
perfect.
So yeah, once upon time that Goa was a Portugal colony,
Uh huh.
and yeah, after independence, we got independent in the year 1947, but almost after 1 year, after 2 years, that Goa, that it got independent after 2 years. All
Oh,
India,
okay.
uh, yeah, because that most part of India, we were ruled by UK, but that part of means Goa, that part was ruled by Portugal. So that's why it got independent lately. I think it's almost after 1 year.
Oh, interesting. I didn't know
Yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Uh,
So what are you enjoyed a lot in Goa?
so, um, so I was actually, when was it? 2007. So I went there in 2018. But
2018.
in 2017, I went to Bali with my boyfriend,
Yeah, yeah,
and
Bali. Yeah.
there was this guy handing out free like tickets on the street, and you could win one of four prizes or three prizes. So my boyfriend won a T-shirt,
Okay.
and there was something about a day trip, and the ticket I got was a holiday.
Holiday.
So
Okay.
in order to get this holiday, we had to go to a timeshare meeting. You know, a timeshare meeting, and so we went to that, and because if you did the timeshare meeting, you get to take your holiday. So we did that, and it was either Goa, Bali, Thailand, and somewhere else. So I picked
Okay.
Goa.
How many days you had been there in Goa?
2 weeks.
2 weeks. Oh, nice.
2 weeks,
So
and
uh,
we were there. I think it was the end of April, so it was the end of high season. I think it was coming into hurricane season.
yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very
Yeah.
means middle of the summer season. You went there and you enjoyed a lot because a lot of beaches are there. Yeah,
Uh huh.
beaches and all. Uh, it's a very it's a good. Yeah, it's good time to visit
Yeah.
in midsummer. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. I love the beaches too. I
Yeah.
love being close to the beach.
Beside that means beside Goa means that place and any other places you had visited
Um, in the world, or in India.
in India. In India.
No, so it was just in Goa, and I'll try and find. I'll bring up the map.
Any other place
Um,
just to
but
from Bali
we
to okay.
we um we got stuck in Delhi actually.
Then
So
okay.
we were at the time we were living in Canada. So on our way back to Canada,
Okay.
we were supposed to fly Goa to Delhi. So we were in
Okay.
Bengaluru.
Bengaluru.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, it's our state. It's my state. Bangalore is our capital city.
So that's where we were.
Yeah,
And
yeah. It's Karnataka. Yeah.
we hired a scooter and we
Okay.
rode down to, let me see, I can never remember the place.
You went there by road or by air?
By road, we rode the motorbike.
From Bangalore to that Goa.
Somewhere, yeah, somewhere down south we went to. I can't remember. Ah, Palolam.
Belgaum.
Yeah, yeah. So we
Belgaum.
rode our
Bangalore,
scooters here.
Bangalore, Belgaum, and Goa.
Yeah. So yeah. Benulam to Palolam.
Yeah, Bangalore to
Yeah.
Bangalore to Belgaum, Belgaum to Goa.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and then that's it.
Yes, yes.
And yeah, so our flight, we were supposed to fly domestic
Yeah,
from
domestic.
Bangalore to Delhi, and
Okay,
and then an international flight. It was like southern China. We were supposed to fly to China and then to Canada. So our
okay,
layover in between flights was 1 hour and a half.
okay,
So our flight from to Delhi was already delayed 40 minutes. So okay,
okay.
we missed it there, but I didn't realize the domestic airport and the international airport was
Mm.
way. We had to get a bus. So we missed that and we stayed in Delhi for the night.
Okay,
So we got to see a little bit of Delhi.
yeah.
Yeah.
So from Delhi, you had been to that Bali.
We went to I've been to Bali and let's see, Thailand,
Okay,
Cambodia, let's see,
o-
a bit of Europe. At the moment I live in Central America.
okay,
I've been to Sri Lanka, Singapore, Malaysia. I've only been to Manila.
okay,
I went to Shanghai and Tokyo just for like for a 1 day layover. Um, let's see, Mexico, Cuba, Hawaii, United States. I used to live in Canada for 4 years, and before I lived in Costa Rica, I lived in the Cayman Islands. So the Cayman Islands are tiny here.
okay. What means in that island? In which country?
Sorry, the
You
Cayman
showed that.
Islands.
Yeah, yeah.
So these are a group of islands in the Caribbean, and I believe they're
Yeah,
British territory. It's a part
yeah,
of the
yeah.
British territory.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
knew all those. Caribbean island.
But here,
Okay.
actually, I worked with a few people from India. There's people from all over the world that work and live here. So,
Yeah.
yeah, people from Honduras, lots of people from Jamaica, Cuba, Dominican
Okay.
Republic, Venezuela, Europe,
o-
Canada, United States.
Okay. So you travel a lot. You
I
travel a
used
lot.
to, yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So when the pandemic hit, um, that's when I moved to Costa Rica. So I've been here 4 years this month.
Okay, then so you are like your job is like an on online, or how you how you traveled all these countries?
So when I was living in Australia, I would work 2 or 3 jobs, save as much money as I could, and then travel. So depending how much money I save, and some countries are cheaper than the other as well. Sometimes I'll go for 6 months. Sometimes I'll just go for 5 weeks, kind of like that. But when I was in Canada, I had a working holiday visa. Then when I was in the Cayman Islands, I was also allowed to work. And in Costa Rica, I work online with Cambly. And I'm a receptionist for a doctor in traditional Chinese medicine. So I'm
Okay,
her receptionist. So I communicate with the clients about their appointments. I also clean the clinic twice a week. So yeah. I'm also a mother of a 7-month-old baby. So
wow.
yeah. So now I'm married with a little baby.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. And you're living in which country now presently?
Costa Rica. So it's down in
Oh,
Central America. So just down
Central.
here above Panama.
Okay, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Long
You
way
are
away
living.
from Australia.
Yeah, yeah,
Here's
yeah.
me.
So what it means any so you found any differences there like Central America and Australia?
Oh yeah, big differences, like completely different culture. And I find Costa Rica is sort of like what Australia was years and years ago. So it's more relaxed and laid back and kind of like that. Whereas Australia now, it's very controlling. Rules and laws for everything. If you don't do this, you have to pay money. If you don't do that, you have to pay money. Kind of like that.
Yeah,
So
means a lot of taxes and all those yeah. So
yeah.
I think and the rules and regulations are very tight in Australia. I think so compared to that in Costa Rica, it's more relaxable.
Uh-huh. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. And how
And
is food?
oh,
How is food?
food amazing.
Yeah.
Although I'm not sure if it's as amazing as Indian food. It's true.
Yeah,
I have not had
you,
Indian food for so long.
yeah, you visited only Goa. That's why you didn't find a lot of delicious food in India. If you roam means you travel a lot. If you travel a lot in India, you could find that a lot of delicious food.
Oh, I no, I love the food in India.
Yeah,
I love it. Oh, I remember the butter chicken, but I asked them to
allergic
make it like spicy, like hot.
spicy.
Oh,
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
so good. And the naan bread,
naan.
garlic
Yes.
naan bread. Oh, it's so
Yeah.
good. And actually, two Indian restaurants have just opened up here in town. So
Wow.
I've been meaning to go and try it.
Yeah, yeah,
But butter chicken, my favorite.
yeah. Butter
But so
chicken. Yeah, non-veg, and yeah, non-veg foods are very good, and it's those foods are very spicy. So
uh-huh,
yeah, it's delicious.
uh-huh. And very good for you. Like in India, you use a lot of spices like turmeric and things like that, and
Yeah,
I think that's
my
very healthy for
garlic.
the body. Uh-huh.
Yes, and healthy food.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
and different type of foods we find here, like in northern part of India and southern part of India, and different coastal areas and even in thick forest areas. So different food is here. So in in my state, that in my state, like in Bangalore and in my city, so different food is there.
Oh, okay, yeah. hmm
Yeah,
So this is a food. So this is a very popular, typical Costa Rican food, gallo pinto. So it's rice and beans. But so this is what I like about Costa Rica as well. It's much the
oh,
same as India. You use a lot of fresh garlic, fresh
yeah,
herbs and vegetables. But in Australia, it's all processed. I mean, the fresh, so garlic in Australia is $50 a kilo.
yeah, $50 a
Yeah,
kilo. Oh, it's very popular. Yeah,
$50 for a kilo. So, of course, you just buy the processed,
process.
already minced up
Okay.
um,
Yeah,
garlic in the jar.
you know
It's
that
cheaper.
you know that in India also that yeah, even we buy from directly from farmers. But nowadays India is growing up like big cities are there, like metro cities. In metro cities, we find that a lot of big malls. In that malls, that processed food and all those
Uh,
items, in even vegetables and lentils and grains and all those, that even we also find that in that type of malls in metro cities, that processed food is there. But
yeah.
you know that 30% of population only they live in metro cities, and another 70%, rest of the 70% of percentage of the people of India, they are living in rural area. That even in small cities and even in big cities, that surrounding villages people, they bring all those vegetables and fresh vegetables and foods every day. They bring from village to big cities, and all day they sell those stuffs, means all those vegetables and foods, all those. And because of that, in cities also, in big cities also, we are getting fresh fruits and fresh vegetables and all those. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. It's really good.
Yeah,
I like it. My parents used to travel around Australia fruit picking. Like, so they would pick tomatoes, pears, apples. They said, for example, so they pick the pears from the tree, but it won't
yeah.
actually go on the shelves in the supermarkets for another 8 or 9 months.
Okay. Oh,
And they keep it and they gas them or they do something to make them more ripe. So that's how that's how bad it is.
you know that malls and shopping, all those whatever we have in the recent days, means big malls and all those. So they are uh, they are dealing for only profit. They are dealing with only profit, because they store in uh, they store to get big margin of amount of big profit. That's why they stored in like market or in stores, and after when they get good value to that stuff or vegetables or fruits, then only they sell.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, so it's like a you sometimes that farmers are really, who are farmers, they are working hard in the field in agricultural land. They are getting very small amount of money, and they purchase, means these people, like middle people. Okay, so they
Uh,
purchase from the farmers in uh, a little bit amount, for little bit amount, and they stored in their warehouses. And when they get well value price, then only they sell those stuff. So that's why here that farmers are very, they are getting very low price, and they are doing very hard work, instead of they getting very low price. And apart from that, these businessmen, businessmen, and these now in malls, mall owner and businessmen, they are getting, compared to those people, they are getting much higher price.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why they always they are getting loss. Farmers are getting loss. Okay,
Yeah.
so it's a real situation.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So what happened in industry? Industry means like in electronic or any other like a manufacturer who manufacture that stuff. They can only fix the rate. For example, we buy the mobile. If we go to the buy purchase a mobile, so that owner means mobile manufacturer owner, he fixed the price. But what happened in the agriculture field that he never fixed those prices to his vegetables and fruits.
uh-huh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, he will do all year hard work, but when he take his stuffs means whatever he his crops when he take to market that time that prices are going down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why it's very difficult to all those farmers. So farmers always farmers are always they are poor, and businessmen they are always richer.
Yeah, exactly. The rich get richer and the poor get poorer.
Yes.
Yeah. But so that's that.
Yeah, it's very horrible. It's very horrible because
Uh-huh.
they, they they are doing very hard work, and they are doing physical work, but instead of that they
And
are not getting.
hard.
Yeah, they are
Such
not
hard
getting
work.
the. Yeah. Yeah. So when it will going good, I don't know.
Yeah. Um actually my auntie, she's a part of have you heard of Rotary Club? Rotary Club?
Which one?
Yeah. Rotary Club? Rotary
Rotary
Club?
Club.
Uh-huh.
Rotary. Yeah.
So my auntie's a part of a Rotary Club in Queensland, and she's been to, I can't remember where she went to in India, but she goes there and she helps build dams.
Dance. Okay.
Dams. So then when it rains, they can have water. The water will stay there,
Yeah.
or wells as well. Mhm.
Okay.
So she's been.
So yeah, in India, you know that a lot of big bridges and rivers and yeah, a lot of irrigation is there, but still that 70% of the people they are living in rural area, and the overstressed means overpopulation. They are doing agriculture. That's why that instead of 1/3% of the people, instead of 1/3% of the people, uh, so they can do agriculture, but uh, 2/3 people 2/3 people they are doing agriculture, so it's very means
Uh
overpopulation
huh.
they are doing agriculture. That's why that agriculture is not very means it's not a profitable job in India. Okay.
Because are there is it like how much of the country like do you get a lot of rain? Like I know for example Goa they have the hurricane season so it does rain
Yeah,
a
yeah.
lot. Is that the same for the whole country or do you have
Yeah,
like provinces that are in drought?
most of the that farmers they are depend on the like weather and rainy season. So very means almost 20-30% of the land we don't have irrigation, and even that because of overpopulation, yeah, demographic that most of the people they are doing the agriculture. So that's why that 70% of the people they are doing agriculture, another 30% of people they are doing in industrial sector. So that's why more stress on like agriculture. So that's why it's not profitable. And
Uh-huh.
even that we have like small holdings, like small uh, fields, small agriculture field we have here.
Uh-huh.
And families are big here, families are big, and holding small field. So holding small field and doing work, plenty of people. So in one family, 5, 6 members, 7 members. So that kind of family, they are doing all people. They are doing like farming. So that's why it's not profitable in India. And these people, they are depending on weather. It's in correct time. If rain is there, so we will get good crop. Otherwise, that depend on the weather. So sometimes
Mm-hmm.
we don't get good rainy season. So that time that crop will not grow. So
Uh,
it will definitely be it's not profitable, and it's not good to the people. So always it's not profitable, and it's not good to the future of the people. That's why these days that government is giving people like skillful trainings, and even most of the people from the rural area now they are migrated to big cities for the sake of work. Okay. And in cities the job is like in all season. There is not a seasonal job in cities. Means they will do all works in all season. Okay, in
uh-huh.
industry
They
or
always have a
all.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why the people are migrating from village, means rural area, to like cities. So it's big impact now.
Yeah. What do you do for work?
Yeah, I'm a public officer. I am a district officer, like I'm a tribal welfare officer. I'm working on the government sector since 13 years. I have been doing in the job. Earlier, I was a high school teacher.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Nice. And so your English is really good. So you've been speaking English for a while, for a long time.
Yeah, that actually from 10th grade I studied as a second language in English, but after like in pandemic that almost all time I stayed in home, so that time I found that Cambly is a good to learn, and I listened many Cambly videos from recording videos. And after 1 year, after 2 year that I understood very well to native speakers. And since 7 months I have been on Cambly. And yeah, my way of speaking is now my fluency is good, and I feel it's yeah, it's good.
Improved again. Oh,
Yeah,
nice. That's amazing.
improved. Yeah, reading books.
Yeah.
And my hobbies are reading books and hit the gym. And every day whenever I go to gym, that time I listen BBC News, and watching Netflix, and reading books, and listening motivational speakers, and surfing Google. Yeah, all those.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
I'm doing.
awesome.
Yeah, I'm working on it for my English fluency. So
Uh-huh.
definitely I will do the some one of means my friends, some of my friends, they told me that your English is now good. Why you are doing regularly on Cambly? So I want to do regularly, because there is no practice beside Cambly. Only the way to learn English on Cambly. So that's why.
Exactly. And I think it's very important to keep practicing because they say if you don't use it, you lose it. And it's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Any
But
other,
it's
if
perfect.
you want suggestion, so I will practice on it.
Uh-huh. When you're reading a book, read it out loud. But we're running out
Yeah.
of time because
Okay.
we'll talk
Okay.
soon. We'll talk